Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode we played as Maxi. In this episode, how about we be Xianghua? Let me see, so what costumes do you have? Ooh, that doesn't look too bad. What weapon do I want to give you? Let's do this weapon. Leaving the injured Kilik in Ed's master's care, Xianghua returned to her home country of Ming. After returning to her country, Xianghua placed herself under the tutelage of an old general, per Ed's master's suggestion. There, Xianghua devoted herself to her training with the sole desire of growing stronger. Her skills increased visibly, but she could not clear the way of the shadows of unease from her heart. However, one day she began to train her mind. Her heart would be as water, letting everything pass through without breaking. After several months eating that her heart was now ready, she politely thanked her teachers once again, set out on her journey. Where she met Kilik, she would proudly say, "Sorry to keep you waiting, I finally caught up to you." Even alone, there must be things she could do. Pursuing the cursed sword by herself, Xianghua continued her journey west. Soulcalibur was rampaging across Europe. She had also met the man Kilik, had fought out in that land. She was certain she was heading in the right direction. Eventually she arrived in Egypt. She heard that a temple that had been destroyed by a sword. Could the destruction be brought by Soulcalibur?
What awaits him in the end is a test of his true strength.
Are you ready for this?
Alright, I'm getting pumped up!
Versus Yun-seong, fight!
Like Yun-seong and get our ass beat apparently. Give you a good throw. Got him.
You win.
You must cut your own path through fate.
The young man with whom they've crossed swords was apparently not the one who destroyed the temple. He was most likely come to investigate it, just as she had. Questioning the people afterwards, she learned that the one who destroyed the temple was a man in azure armor. She was now certain that the Azure Knight, against whom she had faced off in the past, was still causing calamity. Soul Edge in hand, she tried to identify where the man had gone, but she found no definitive answer. Let's head to the castle in which the Azure Knight had once dwelt. Xianghua had faced off against the Azure Knight once before. Many years had passed since that time, and he had taken Soul Edge in hand and committed a massacre after massacre. Becoming symphonious with terror, that time she had been together with Kilik and Maxi, but this time she was alone. She entered the ruined castle. Despite its crumbling walls, a thick evil energy still remained.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
Okay, I have to do this. Let's go!
Versus Revenant, fight!
Let's fight out. He's kicking my ass. And we took it out.
You win!
And that's the end of that!
The thing that had attacked her was not a living being, but a skeleton puppet. After defeating it, Xianghua gazed over the castle through which she had fought her way. It appeared that the evil energy here was still active. It would not be wise to stay long. She should finish her business quickly and look for traces of the Azure Knight. She began searching the castle. Soon she felt a presence she could clearly feel its evil energy. Who was it?
What are you? You look kind of funny. You don't belong in this place. Oh, perfect. I'll just tear you limb from limb. You really think I'm just gonna lay down and let you defeat me?
Versus Tira. Fight.
Let's fight Tira. Ow. And we took her out.
You win.
I know I can do this. I won't give up.
The girls slipped away from A and ran. The evil energy had been identical to that of Soul Edge. Xianghua pursued the girl at once, but she had already out of sight. From the excitement of the birds, she could barely make out the direction the girl had gone. If she was going to pursue her, she would have to make up her mind right now. What should she do? There's no chance of catching her now. Do not chase after her. Xianghua gave up on tracking the girl and continued exploring the castle, but she found nothing of interest. She was frustrated by not attaining any useful clues, but she had no choice but to keep pressing forward. She resumed her slow and steady gathering of information. Her hard work seemed to bear fruit for a short time later, when she heard of rumors of a young man seeking Soul Edge, just as she was. In this way, she reunited with Kilik. Kilik had been collecting information on his own as well. They shared with each other what they knew and formulated a plan about what to do next. They came to the conclusion that they needed to attain detailed information regarding the cursed sword. They heard a rumor that a treasure of a wealthy merchant who had once traveled in search of Soul Edge lay hidden on a small island in the Mediterranean Sea. Headed for that island, the collected information earned from this quest could surely be found there.
Two heroes finally meet under the Star of Destiny.
My resolve cannot be swayed.
I suggest you run away quickly.
Versus Thief. Fight.
Ow. Let's fight the thief. And I'm surprised you can ring out from that side of the stage.
Yourself.
I am legit surprised.
This is gonna be great.
Versus Thief. Fight.
Ow. And she's down.
You win.
Did I zing ya?
Now for Voldo.
Versus Voldo. Fight.
Do a back throw. Nice. And down he goes.
You win.
There. Are you satisfied now?
Xianghua felt like she was being watched.
A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
You're going to regret this.
Versus Will-o'-the-Wisp. Fight.
Ow.
You lose.
Defeating the Guardians, Xianghua and Killick began searching through the treasure. They soon discovered notes that the man had left when he was alive, but unfortunately they were too old and looked to no longer be of use. After leaving the island, they continued their quest. Eventually they made contact with a man claiming to know of the cursed sword, but something was wrong. Seemed wrong. Things were going too smoothly. It might be a trap. Asking Killick to keep watch outside, Xianghua opened the door.
I cannot allow anyone who knows about the sword to live. It's time for you to die. You're quicker than I thought. I was wrong about you.
Well, this is certainly a welcome. Now it's my turn.
Versus Zasalamel. Fight.
Let's fight Sasamel. Oh, he grabbed me. Ah, of course.
You lose.
The truth of that sword must remain.
9.
I'm sorry, but I won't give in.
Very well. This should be interesting.
Versus Zasalamel. Fight.
Ooh. Ow. Got him.
You win.
Never will I hesitate again.
They've had a few clues, but Xianghua and Killick persistently continued their pursuit of the cursed sword. Learning of a band of thieves said to be collecting fragments of Soul Edge in an island country in the Far East, they traveled to distant Japan, entering the mountains, which the bandits called their home. Xianghua and Killick faced off against the leader deep within the cave.
A man veiled in mystery appears.
I guess I'll fight ya.
Or not. Die.
Versus Yoshimitsu. Fight.
Let's fight. Got a perfect on him.
You win.
I told you I won't hold back.
They attained a large volume of metal fragments, but there seemed to be something wrong with Xianghua's body. By the time she realized it, it was already too late. She felt strangely exhausted and her strength would not recover. The image of the man with the scythe flashed through the back of her mind. I place my curse upon you. That was what he said as he left. Those words were not an empty threat. If she did not find a way to escape the curse, it would surely lead to her death. Let's try curing it. There was no time to waste. Using the resonation of the fragments they had attained as a clue, they hurried on their journey. In order to leave Japan, they paddled out to sea in a small boat. Unfortunately, they were not aware of a sea battle that was brewing in this region of the sea and caught up in the fighting. The two were forced oars apart and trapped in the chaos. They had to find a way to escape.
His motivation is the thirst for new battles.
Show me what you've got. Come on.
If you're going to stand in my way, you're dead.
Versus Mitsurugi. Fight.
Oh, come on. The back throw would have been good. Come on, yeah! Oh, we had practically no health. I just saw my health bar. Watching the war from afar out at sea, the two breathed a sigh of relief. They managed to escape to safety. After crossing over to the mainland, they hurried their journey, and they had to eliminate Soul Edge before the curse took Xianghua's life. Eventually, as they headed west by ship, a ship enshrouded with powerful evil energy appeared before them.
The evil sword's existence, as well as his own, hangs in the balance.
This time, I won't turn away!
Sink unto oblivion!
Versus Cervantes. Fight!
Oh, of course it takes a lot of my health, so I'm not gonna win this fight.
You lose.
No one can stop me!
9.
I will defeat you with my own hands!
You dare to challenge me, you fool?
Versus Cervantes. Fight!
Right now that we actually have full health, we have a better chance of winning this fight. And of course I KO'd me.
You lose. 9.
You're gonna be sorry!
Have a good taste of my power!
Versus Cervantes. Fight!
I don't know how that didn't hit. Give him a throw. Nice, we got a KO.
Okay, one down!
They defeated the pirate, but in the end their ship sank. They would end up drifting on sea, clinging to wreckage. Xianghua's condition grew even worse. Kilik finally spoke up, perhaps unable to stand by and watch Xianghua's condition in any longer. Before searching for the cursed sword, we need to remove that terrible curse. Let's prioritize eliminating the cursed sword. Xianghua knew that Kilik was truly worried about her. She was deeply moved by his feelings, but after she had expressed this, she continued speaking. But that may take too long. I have to do this. She would decide her own fate. She would accomplish her objective no matter what. Afterwards, continuing their quest, Kilik and Xianghua finally arrived at a cathedral in a remote area. The one with the cursed sword should be. Kilik and Xianghua split up to search the entrances, but Xianghua suddenly lifted her head. That was the sound of metal clashing upon steel. Someone was fighting inside. Xianghua ran into the cathedral.
The time is ripe. You shall become part of me. You are my first sacrifice.
Versus Nightmare. Fight!
Let's fight Nightmare. Got him.
You win!
You must cut your own path through fate!
I'm impressed that you made it this far. Not bad at all. My dream is about to be realized. You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place at once.
It's so powerful! I have to stop this thing!
Versus Abyss. Fight!
Let's use Soulcalibur to defeat Abyss. Throw you around. Got him.
You win!
And that's the end of that!
Don't worry. I know you can do it.
Wait! Let me do this.
Xianghua! Are you all right?
Soul Edges... Is it destroyed? So it's finally over.
Yeah.
And with that, that's the end of Xianghua's story. So, we'll see who we play as next. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode. And share the videos, that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.
The legend will never die.